So we just touched on your childhood, but now I want to know about the cars you sell. About favorite cars to sell, or the downfall of selling cars and things like that.
Well, I look at it like this, I'm from Baltimore, they love Hondas and that's the main car. When I get a phone call and people trying to buy a car, you got Honda, what about an Acura?
Mm-hmm.
That's the first car, so I try to keep a Honda or Acura in a loop because I know it's going to sell. You feel me? And I like to sell affordable cars people can afford. I don't want to bust your head or try to make $1 million off a car.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I want you to be satisfied with the car so you can come back and bring me more business. That's what I'm about, satisfaction. Because if I make you happy, you're going to refer somebody else. Like, I know somebody. You feel me? That's what I like to do. You feel me? Give people nice prices. And if you bring me somebody, here go $100. Thank you. Show my appreciation. You feel me? So that's what I do.
It's all about that giving back thing that you talked about earlier.
There you go.
Appreciate.
Appreciate. When you appreciate people, they appreciate you back. You feel me? So if you bring me somebody that's trying to buy a car, best believe you got something coming towards you. You may not want it. I'm still going to give it to you. But if you don't take it, then, hey, if you need something from me, if you call me, I got you. You feel me? I never forget a favor that a person did for me.
Say that again louder.
I never forget a favor that a person did for me, whether it's small or big, because I appreciate everything. And that's how deep I am and loyal I am to people. That's why I said, if you don't like me, you don't like yourself. You feel me? That's how I look at it. I ain't hard to get along with.
Bug, you always say that, Bug. You always say that.
I am not hard to get along with at all. I promise you that. You feel me? So I'm a person that you would want to meet and be friends with. You feel me? You wouldn't want to fuck over nobody like me. You'll be a fool. That's how I look at it. You feel me?
So what's the downfall of selling cars in 2022?
Right now, cars are high, man. You might hoopties going for $3,500, $4,000. So how am I gonna get a hoopty for $3,500 and sell it for $5,000? They gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy. So I try to keep my prices reasonable.
Right.
That way people can come back and buy more. I slapped back a little bit because the pandemic came and it messed a lot of things up. So I had to fall back. You feel me? But hopefully when it's all over with, everything go back. You feel me? Right now everything high.
What do you consider a hoopty?
Hoopties is, I think them hoopties is a Hondas now. Because everybody got them.
What year? Like what years?
Like 03, 05. You feel me? They are hoopies. You feel me? But that's what they want though, I'm a Lexus guy. I love Lexuses.
Why? That is like you I'm like, what is it about these cars?
A Lexus is a Toyota. And I look at it like this. Toyotas is good cars. If anybody know Toyotas, they gonna run forever. But what really made me like Lexus, my aunt had a Lexus truck, man. She let me hold it. It drove so good. I said, I gotta get one of these. And then I got my first Lexus was LS 400.
What color?
It was the shit.
Gold. It was gold.
It was the shit back in the day, man.
What year?
It was 95.
Big too.
The big,
They
I had
was
the
big.
big body, the gold one with the leather seats, the tan seats.
You put rims on, huh?
My
Couldn't
man
tell me
used to
nothing.
bump the
I put
Coogee
rims on
rap in
everything.
the Lexus.
You feel me? Hey, it ain't making it on the lot without putting them running. Putting them on there too. I got it stun out. You feel me? So it was the gold, man. It was so pretty, man. I love gold cars. You feel me?
What? So how old were you?
When I got that Lexus, I was like 28. I had grabbed. I went from the 400, kept that for 2 years. Then I like, man, it's time for me to upgrade. Then I got the 430.
With the refrigerator in that joint.
With the refrigerator, you know what I'm talking about?
Refrigerators
I
in
got
them
the
joints.
refrigerator joint. So, man, when I got that, man, it was a wrap. It was all black with the black leather. And then
they was a little smaller too.
Yeah.
They was a little smaller. Yeah.
So I kept that for 2 years. Coming down Emerson Avenue, somebody swerving hit me. Boom! Hit the front of it. I'm like, oh man. So after that, I like, you know what? He gave his insurance. I got out zapping. Yo, what was you doing? My bad, man. I got my insurance information. This, take it. So what I did was, I went ahead and got the check for the repair with the therapy. You know I bust them up. So with the check with the therapy, got that bread, right? So look, got that bread. I ain't get the car fixed, so I pocketed the money for that. Then you know what? So many people wanted to buy that car, so I had this dude. He was really on me, like, yo, you ready? You ready? He used to call me every day, like, yo, you ready? I'm like, nah, yo. So look. So he called me after somebody hit me, so I'm like, yo, I still got it, I sent to you, but it got a little thing in the front, right? You know, I don't care, I want it. Because, you know, I take care of my cars. I'm not that person who just dug my cars.
Right.
I take care of them. So I was like, yo, come look at it. If you want, I'll knock something off. The price that I told you, I'll knock something off for the day. He like, all right. He came down there, right? He looked at it like, oh, I stole one. I'm like, this nigga stole one. So sold that to him. After that, I'm up. I got that check, the money I've been had, that. So I'm like, all right, what bug is ready to go get down?
Right.
So I'm looking on this one, Craigslist and all that. I'm looking on that for something, because I don't get my cars, man. I like to go to Virginia. I ride 4 or 5 hours to get a nice car. Yeah. You feel me? From a white lady. You feel me?
That only go to grocery store in that motherfucker. Only go to grocery store.
Only that one person work on them.
Yeah, I bought a Honda from Virginia.
One owner. That's how I like to get my cars. Only one owner, or maybe 2.
So how much of who you used to be play a part in what you do now? Like, as far as the hustler back then compared to the hustler now, how much of that is relevant in the present? Do you think the fact that you were a young hustler, it made, you know, hustling now a little more easy?
It did. I ain't gonna lie, man. Back then, I got so used to hustling things, you feel me? Like, I sell a shirt off my... They always call me like, bud, yo, you a real hustler, man. You sell anything. I used to sell anything I get my hands on. You feel me? So, everybody look at hustling as selling drugs. No, hustling ain't just selling drugs. Hustling is whatever you selling. You feel me? You making money. You feel me? So, I look at it like this. Me going through that back then, by me getting everything, selling it, and doing this, selling it, it made me who I am today. You feel me? So it's easy for me now to get something and sell it. Right. You feel me? So I had to make a way for that. You feel me? Work my way up. You feel me? It ain't come easy. I'll tell you that now. Everybody look at it like, damn, you feel I got 4 cars. So everybody look like, damn, yeah, now he got this, he got that. That wasn't easy doing all that. That path I went, it wasn't easy. I didn't just wake up and, oh, I got this. You feel me? I had to hustle to get all these cars and maintain them. You feel me? It's hard. Yeah. You feel me? I ain't gonna sit here and bullshit you and be like, oh, that shit was easy. It wasn't nothing. I had a rough life. You feel me? And start with my parents down. You feel me? So I had to become a man early. You feel me? 16, I had to figure a way. Mommy not here no more. What you gonna do, bud? You gotta go out here and get it. You feel me? So I really went out there and I got it, and I'm glad I met the people. I'm glad I went the right path. You know, you go out the door, I don't know if you go left, right, keep straight. I ain't know which way to go. So I went with my heart. It's all in here.
So at what point did you realize that you got it? Because, you know, I know it was some bumps and bruises along the path, but when did you get to that point and you felt like, I got this, you know? I'm a man, I understand, I know which way I'm going, I know how to, you know, get to where I'm trying to go. When did you see that point?
I'll tell you this, right? The second car I sold, that's when I knew that I was a hustler and I know it was on. Like, this is my passion, because how fast I did it. So my second car, I know it, I said, I gotta keep doing this. Bought another car, sold that, bought another car, sold that. I probably had over 100 cars in my whole life.
What?
Over 100 cars. I used to have 4 cars. When I used to live in apartments down Pod, I had 4 cars just parked in a lot. You feel me? All of them had paper tags on it. So I used to come outside with car majority of the day. I was doing it young. I was young doing this.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So I look at it now. Transportation is very important. So I had to keep 2 cars because it's hard for a person to come and get you to stop that. Yo, can you come get me? I was tired of that. Keep asking people, can you come get me? Can I hold your car? Can you do this?
Mm-hmm.
People used to always leave me out. You feel me?
Right.
I'm
Did
like,
you
"Man,
ever start
nobody
at the
come get
public
me."
auction?
Yeah, hell yeah. The Pulaski Highway every Wednesday,
That was
man.
the start.
That was the start right there.
Right.
I grabbed Crown Vic.
Vicks for $7. We used to get them joints $75. They start the bid at $75.
Yeah, like 10 of them.
Yep. I got a banana. I had a banana Crown Vic one day. It was completely yellow. Like I didn't even care.
I had a black Crown Vic, Grandma Keisha. That's our, you feel me? Crown Vics, Grandma Keisha's, Lincolns. I used to be a Lincoln driver. I had like 4 Lincolns.
I had a Continental.
I love it. Yeah, I had a Continental. I had a gold Continental with the TV pop outs when Flip Outs first came out. And a guy broke in my goddamn car at the village, man, and stole my TV and tried to sell it back to me. Yo, I'm looking at this motherfucker like, you know this is my TV, right? You feel me? How you gonna break in my shit and try to sell it to me? But what happened was, it had a piece that they didn't get. They couldn't sell it to nobody else without this piece of work, and they didn't know what the fuck they was doing.
Right.
They knew they were doing. They would took the piece that they needed to make it work.
Right.
So I found out years down the line that he stole it and tried to sell it back to me. I was mad as shit. You feel me? But I'm like, how you gonna? Because he knew he couldn't do nothing with it. They talking about, yo, we found somebody selling your TV. You tell the whole time you did it, nigga.
Right. So what space is car selling in right now? Is it in a decent space? Is inflation playing a big role on car sales? Is it hard to profit? Like what's going on with cars now?
Right now, cars is at its highest, and I look at it like this, man. The car game messed up for real right now because of the pandemic. It kind of slowed things up. You feel me? Because back then, before the pandemic, I was buying every piece of metal that I could. Like, well, I'm going to get me some metal today.
Right.
I'm going to get me like 3 metals, you feel me, and flip them. But now, it's messed up, you feel me? I'll probably buy a car too, and if the price is right. But now you at the auction, everybody like this, putting their hands up, being like, hey, you want that bad, that little hoopty. You feel me? So I guess they can do something that I can't do. Everybody move different. So that's how I look at it.
Do you feel like the market is saturated, oversaturated right now?
Yeah, it is, because every day a car's getting put on the road and a car's getting took off the road. I look at it like there's more cars getting put on the road now than taken off. You feel me? People getting cars every day and accidents happen every day, but there's more cars being sold. You feel me? So that's how I look at it. These cars it's getting ridiculous. You feel me? I was thinking about getting out of the car. That's why I moved on to the tech. That's what really made me gravitate to tech and title.
Right.
I said, look, I can't do the car, but if somebody get a car, you gonna need these tags to put on there. So come see me.
You doing Maryland or Virginia?
I'm doing Maryland right now. You feel me? But I'm trying to gravitate to the Virginia. That's where it's at for real.
Yeah, there's a lot of uninsured drivers, unlicensed drivers.
A whole lot. I'm trying to tell you, man. There's a whole lot. It's more uninsured drivers than it is insured driver on the road right now.
Why do you think that is?
Because people hate to pay insurance not knowing they're going to need it. That's just like life insurance. People hate to do that, but that's important. I had to learn, as a kid, I had to learn insurance is an important thing in life to have.
Even life insurance.
Life insurance, homeowners insurance. I was thinking about getting into the insurance business too. You feel me? That's probably my next goal, to get into the insurance business and sell insurance on everything. So, because everybody need to have insurance, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
That's deep. And you teach these kids, like, listen, insurance is important. I know you might hate to pay it, but it can save you in the long run. You get into an accident, they're like, damn, I know I should have paid my insurance this month. Yeah.
These young people buying a lot of hoopties, so they don't really feel like they need to insure. They feel like, I got an old full Honda, or, I got this, I got that. But I definitely agree with that, because for a point of time, I was a tag and title utilizer, and this is at the point where Delaware tags were floating real heavy.
Oh, I remember that.
They had the Delaware tags.
I used to sell up too, the paper tags.
Yeah, I was young. I ain't had no license. My joint was suspended before I even had it, so I would get them because I didn't really see the importance of having insurance. Because I'm like, I'm a driver, but you know, a lot of people look at it now like those Virginia tag drivers are reckless out here.
Yes,
like
they don't care because they know they ain't got insurance, so why they care for?
Right, they out here smacking shit and keeping
Making
it moving.
it harder for us, man.
Yeah.
That's what I stay away from. See Virginia tags, go ahead, you got that.
Right.
Slow down, but you can speed up, and they be balling them Hondas.
Yeah.
I was looking at a Virginia tag earlier today. I'm like, Virginia. I rode up behind them. Like, Virginia.
I got Virginia tags right now, but it's not because it was just more convenient to go that route. You know, the big.
I look at like this Maryland just ridiculous.
Right.
They gotta have inspections and all that. It's just too much in Maryland. Maryland greedy.
Yeah,
you feel me? Virginia ain't greedy.
Right.
You feel me? That ain't tripping. Go ahead, keep it moving. Just give us the money.
So let me ask you a question. So you say like you hustle. And remember, you and I have had many conversations about hustling and how like I admire your hustle. What do you consider a hustler?
My definition of hustler is a person that wakes up and go get it. You feel me? No matter what you're doing, just make some money every day. Touching new money. Money go hand in hand. So as a hustler, you out here trying to make some money without hurting nobody. You feel me? No matter what you selling, as long as you ain't hurt nobody, you feel me? Just get up and grind, man. Do something productive with your day. You feel me? So every day I get up, I brainstorm. Think about what I'm going to do. What is Bud going to do today? You feel me? But my phone don't stop ringing, so it's like they call me. I remember back then I wasn't important, and I was like, I want to be important, man. My phone didn't ring at all. Now it ring 1,000 times a day. And now I'm like, damn, I asked for it, I got it. I'm like, getting on my nerves now. But it's money, you know. I love money, so I gravitate to it. You feel me?
Say the average millionaire got 7 hustles.
Yeah.
Or 7 forms of income.
That's why I say I've been grinding for so long, man. I'm still spending old money. I love old money.
Right.
You feel me? Like, old money. Like, look, this how much I love old money. Look, I got old money right here. Look, all this money is probably older than both of us.
See, that's that.
All this money is older than
That's
both
that shoebox money right there.
It's the shoebox money. I had to bring the shoebox money out.
Shoebox money, yeah.
You feel me? It's old, look. It's the old, look. All this is old money.
Damn. I ain't seen that.
Yeah, that's real life shoebox money right there.
Ain't nobody saving this. They spending this. I saved this. You feel me? So every time I see an old $100 bill, oh, let me get that. Let me get that. Like today, a lady had this right here. This $100 bill. I was like, oh, I said, excuse me, man, can I see it? She was nervous. You thought I was probably gonna take it. It was an old white lady, right? So I said, you know what? Here go a $100 bill. I gave her a new $100 bill. To see hers, because I didn't know what she was thinking. You know how they, can you see my money? So I said, man, can I see that? So I gave her my 100 first, then she let it go. But I said, you mind if I trade, because I collect these? And she gave me this today. And I was like, dang, and I ain't getting no old money in a while. I usually come across it, but I didn't come across it in a minute. So this is the $100 that I got today from a lady. You feel me? But I collect these, man. I swear, man, this is the best feeling. It motivates me. Because this was my first old 20 I ever got, and I had this for, I think, 15 years.
What is it?
It's an old, this is the first old bill that I got, that I started saving. This is what I started at. With this. I got it, I said, I'm going to save it. And ever since then, I've been saving it, man.
So what's the end
And you know what else I collect? Some people don't like them, but I love them. $2 bills.
Oh my, I love them.
I got like 10,000 $2 bills. I love these $2 bills. People say, oh, they bad luck. Oh, they been good luck to me. Give them They've been doing me well for years, yo. I got like 10,000 worth of $2 bills. And nobody would never believe it, man. I love these things.
So
man.
you like a hobbyist a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are some other things outside of car selling and tag dealing that you do, as far as on the hobby side?
Hobby side, I like the shoe pool. You feel me? I was big in basketball, but now I shoot pool, APA. And it's crazy because I've been shooting pool for years, but I never got into the league until last year. So I look at it like this, right? I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and join because I'm getting pretty good at this game. You feel me? So I love the game. It eases my mind. You feel me? It takes stress off me. I'm going to shoot me some pool, man. I'm stressed out, man. I'm going to go shoot some pool. Take it out on somebody else. You feel me?
Right.
So that's what relaxes me. If I'm going through something, let me go shoot a couple games. You get some wins, you happy. You feel me? So that's what I really like to do, play pool for real. And another hobby that I say I hate to love is dice.
I was about to say that. I say you got money, you shoot dice. I can tell how you got it in the pocket.
Yo, I love dice. You feel me? Rest in peace to my cousin PK. He got murdered shooting dice, but he got me gambling so much, man. I love dice, man. There's just something about when them dice in my hand, I feel like I'm gonna hit a 7 every time. Every time my hand open up, 7. And I won so much money off of gambling. That's what made it a habit to me liking it, but I had to stop. You feel I used to shoot outside a lot, but I'm glad the horseshoe opened up. It opened up a couple years ago, well, a few years ago on my birthday, August 27th. That was the grand opening of Casino, first being down there. I was like,
Leo?
they're going to open, I'm a Virgo.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
my
they're
son
going
a
to open
Virgo.
Casino on my birthday, the first time in Baltimore. Oh, I threw a party down there. And I went down there, me and my father and my man Scholar, by the first time we went in there, my father, we all walking in there, my father like, come here. He like, come here, Ed. Why he say a prayer over time? We looking at him like, what you doing, buddy? He like, come here, man, grab me, give me your hand. He said a prayer, we belt down here, right there at the door, we praying at the casino. I'm like, what are we praying for? But he said this prayer, guess how much I went in there the first day on my birthday won?
How much?
$4,500, man.
Sheesh.
I gave him a couple dollars, gave Ed a couple dollars, man. I was happy.
How old was you?
I said that prayer worked it. This was I forgot what year the casino first opened. I think it was what year the casino opened? 2014, something like that. And the crazy thing is, I voted for the casino to come down here. Remember they was when
Yeah,
they when they had it on the vote like I'm like, hell yeah!
Right.
Hey, I
It's
want
hard
to
to
hell
go
yeah!
into.
Put that joint
It's
in.
hard to go into a community and shoot dice now, you know. So
Yeah, that's street dice, man. That's why I had to stop gambling outside. And my cousin got murdered, man. I said I can't gamble outside.
What is it about the dice that you like? Like, and it's that fast money too. That fast come up or that fast
come up.
Yeah, or like fast come
I
up.
like
fast
talking
breakdown.
shit. That's what keeps me
And talk,
engaged.
exactly.
You know, talking.
I can't
I'm the dude at the dice game. I'm the dude at the dice game with my shirt off, one shoe off,
Yeah.
talking big shit, and you know what I'm
And
saying.
be going at it, bro.
Yeah.
Puppy feet. We all types of
Money on the ground, keep the argument down. All that
Exactly.
little shit.
No,
Yeah.
it's
It was just dice talk. I love it.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
And
man.
it's something about the way that people.
It's like barbershop
roll it.
talk, you know. It's like barbershop
Exactly.
talk. You know what I'm saying? You know, you just got that
It's,
dice.
it's the snap. It's the you feel me?
All
Snap
that.
for me.
You get a drill. I get a adrenaline rush from that shit, man.
Yeah.
Dice. Even if I'm losing, I just love the game.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Win or lose is always good to win,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I just love
You're
it.
going to lose though.
Why
You're
do
going to
you
take
love
some
the game,
L's
though?
though.
Hell yeah, I took plenty of L's, man.
Why do you love the game?
It's just a feeling that I get when them dice touch my head. I feel like I can win every time because I love money. So it's like it feel like I can win or I'm gonna throw a 7. You feel me? I'll be like, man, show me my opponent, man. Where he at? You feel me? We used to have dice games. I used to host dice games.
Really?
Like get hotel room by loafers Friday to Sunday.
Yeah,
I used to charge people to come in there and gamble.
That's
Right,
pretty
right.
cool.
I used
Right.
to do that,
Yeah,
man.
you
I'm talking
know.
about for years. I met a lot of people doing that, man. I thank God
Swear.
ain't nothing never happened or go wrong. A guy came in there, my homeboy with this guy, he lost 30,000 in there.
Sheesh.
He lost 30,000 in there. I'm thinking he ready to go get a gun and you feel me, trying to rob us and get the money
Yeah.
back. I'm scared. I'm like,
That
man,
was
yo,
that
this
two,
nigga
in
keep dropping all his
2004
money.
when that dope money
that
was
was-
floating.
yeah, that
and
was
niggas
my
was cheating,
man.
losing 30 grand and
that was my man homeboy. Guess what he did? He go back to the casino and won it back the next day. My man said, I said, damn. I'm thinking he gonna go get a gun and try to rob niggas to get it back, but he ain't even worried about that shit.
Right.
My mindset was different. His mindset, I'm gonna get my shit back from the casino. The next day he went down there and he won it back. He went out Delaware, one of them casinos. He said, yo, why he won all that money back?
You ever shot with a young dude before? That you know, them young. It be some young. I'm talking about like a young dude that fucked the whole dice. It used to be a little kid named Too Soon from around my way. He was like 13, yo.
Yeah.
He used to come out there with his little $24.
Clean the fuck up.
Clean the fuck up. I'm talking about clean the fuck up. But we pretty much winding down to the last couple minutes, right? Okay. And I got one more question for you, good bro.
Talk to me, boss.
So what's the end game for what you got going on? We know you sell cars. We know you do tags. You like to gamble. You shoot pool. All of these things. What's the end game for Bugs?
I'd say the end game is, man, I'm just trying to stay focused and motivate and trying to school the youngest, man. It's more life out here, man. You can be successful, man. You can be anything you want if you put your mind to it. You can do anything you want. You got $1 million in your brain. You got to figure a way to get it out. You got to figure it a way. Everybody got $1 million in their brain, but it's up to you to get out here and figure it out, meet people, and try to get that $1 million. It's about networking these days. You feel me? You got to utilize the internet for what it's worth. You feel me? So you got to think about certain stuff, man. So I got a message for the youth, man. Take advantage of it, because back then we didn't have no internet. We had to get out here and network by word of mouth. Now you can utilize the internet to get more, man. There's a lot of internet people successful, man. And just, you feel me, stay focused. That's my main thing, stay focused.
What was the best advice you got in this year?
You said what's the best advice I got this year?
Or period.
I say the
that
best,
you apply to what you got going on.
The best advice I get is to stay consistent. You gotta stay consistent, because if you don't, you feel me, I like to have stuff. When people ask for something, I like to have it. You feel me? So I say stay consistent, man. That's the best advice I got, to stay consistent every time.
Alright, so let me ask you this last question. Last question I ask everybody. Last question I ask. What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear? I really don't have a fear, but I say, you feel me, my biggest fear is, I say, losing one of my kids, and I don't want to have it. I'd rather go before they go. You feel me? I never had to bury a child. You feel me? And I've seen my homeboys, or I got a homeboy that lost his son, man, and I couldn't imagine. You feel me? So that was a fear for me, to lose a child. So that's my biggest fear, losing the child, man. I don't want to go through that.
So we pretty much at the end of this. We'd like to thank you for coming through, brother. If you want to shout your social media out again, so if anybody interested in what you're doing out here, they can reach you, they can get in touch with you and things of that nature.
Man, I want to appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for the invite, man. This was a big endure to me, even though it was late. I'm a late person. You feel me? I know time is everything, but I'm not good with time.
We're on black people time.
Black people. If I say 7, make it 8.
Right. We're on drug dealer time.
Let everybody know. If you want to contact, if I say come at 7, make it 8. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. And I wouldn't mind coming on here again whenever y'all ready. And if y'all want to holler at me, my Instagram is M2C_JoeBug27, and my other Instagram for my clothing line is More to Come Apparel, man. Follow me out, check me out, man. Come holler at me. More to come.
Alright, thanks, Joe Bug.
Alrighty, baby.